All right. I'm going to give you all a few moments to come in, and then we're going to go from there. Let me know how my volume is. I can turn it up. I know I'm talking pretty low, so I'm going to just turn it up anyway. All right. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. I am just making this video to let you all just, this is 8 days post-op. Just making this video real quick just to let you all know, because people have started to write to try to find out how I am. So I decided to just make one video so that everybody can just come in and hear the update. My eyesight is better, so I can see the text now. So something, it may have been the anesthesia, I don't know. So Teresa's saying, you look exhausted. Oh, the comments are not on the screen. One second. It's still not on the screen. Let me see if I can find them somewhere. It's supposed to be there, but they're not. Let me see. I don't know where the comments went. They're hidden somewhere. So, I have to figure out what I need to do to get the comments on the screen. Let me see if they're on this one. They're not here either. So we're going to have to do without the comments then, because I don't have it within me to try to fix the comments right now. So, let me think for a second. There's some stuff that went into getting the comments together. Oh, Jay Evany just sent $10 through. But there was somebody who wrote and was like, Tonya, you sure you're okay? No, I'm not okay. Do I look okay? Let's go ahead. I don't know, what can I do about the comments? Because there's some programming that went into getting the comments on the screen. Let me think for a second. It was code. That's what it was. Let me click on the code and see what the code says. All right, so the code is here. And I don't know why the code is not showing. All right. So let's get live on all of the platforms. If you want to send your message through, you can send it through on the Cash App. The chat is not working. Let me go live on all platforms. Let me get, let's see. All right. I remember this sound. Let me turn it down just a little. All right. We are live on Twitch. We're live on Twitter. We're live on Facebook. We're live on LinkedIn. And of course, we're live on YouTube, which is the main platform. All right. So, welcome in, everybody. Welcome. I'm your host, Tonya TKO. Let me turn this down so I can talk low. I am your host, Tonya TKO. I'm a self-love specialist from TonyaTKO.com. I hope you learn how to love yourselves. The sound is not, the audio is not turning down. I got to do, some of the things got put out of whack, so I got to get this stuff fixed up. I'll just turn it off from here and here. All right. So I'm a self-love specialist from TonyaTKO.com. I help you learn how to love yourselves and one another. On this channel, we use viral video topics to find teachable moments for what self-love looks like in your life. For those of you who are unaware, and I wasn't going to talk about it, but for the insanity of whatever, I went live last week and I let you all know what was going on. And I'm happy that I did, because it allowed me to do things different. It allowed me to allow you all to let love in. And so last week I had a pretty big operation. I had been suffering from decreased lung capacity as well as decreased kidney function, which affected my bladder. So far post-op, the bladder and kidney issues seem to be working themselves out, so I'm happy about that. What else? So I had a pretty big operation. I went out of town to see a specialist, and there was some drama with Airbnb. That's what first made me come forward to let you all in, and you all helped me, and I'm so glad that you did, because after the operation I was so vulnerable. I was so vulnerable because I was out of sorts, but you all helped me get that together so that when I got out of the hospital, I was able to just go right into the Airbnb. I tried to push it a little bit, tried to make myself better, faster. And healing just is going to take time. Love takes time to heal when you're healing. Heal, heal. I don't know how the song goes. But it just takes time, and it's going to take its time. But I wanted to come forward and at least make a video to let you all know that I'm all right. So I traveled, me and my dad, we traveled back to New York. And I was so they let me out of the hospital the day of my blood transfusion. I wasn't ready to leave, but I'm happy that I did, because it allowed me the opportunity to walk more. Hold on. Let me put my thing up. You know how important I think movement is. So, if we're still on here in 30 minutes, we're going to get up and we're going to move. So, somebody is saying the likes are not up. Go ahead and get the likes on the video up. So I did have to get a blood transfusion. And on the day of my blood transfusion, they let me out of the hospital. I didn't feel like I was ready, but I was happy that I did get out, because it allowed me to walk more. And wait, love takes time to heal when you're hurting so much. Hey, those lyrics apply. So nonetheless, then my dad and we traveled back to New York. There've been a lot of people who have said a lot of different things about my situation. Most people are happy that I pulled through. They're happy that they have been able to step up and to come forward and lend a helping hand. I got a chance to meet a bunch of you behind the scenes. One person came to my Airbnb and brought me some dark chocolate. Another knockout sent me the fruit that I wanted in a hospital. And another knockout sent more fruit on top of that. Another knockout came to the hospital and rubbed my back. So appreciative. And some of the comments I've seen have been like, This is fake. You're faking. What's the name of the hospital? You know what? I think I took a screenshot. Let me see if I can find this screenshot for you all. I don't remember which phone I took the screenshot on. Let me see. I took the screenshot on this phone. So, yeah. Okay, here, I'll show you all. If I could get the screen working. Screen is not working. Oh, here we go. Listen to this person. What hospital are you in? Something is not right about this. This looks staged/faked, right? You can pause it to read my response to them, but I ended up blocking that person because I'm like, I don't care. I don't care what people think. There was another person who wrote, and this person was like, remember when I was in my drug-induced state and I was like, my dream, I was telling you all that I was going to change my life. And I was like, I'm going to build a retreat center. This person was like, you're faking it. You're going to milk this so that people will pay for the retreat center and you'll have generational wealth and all this other stuff. And I just am thinking to myself, there's a statement in Spanish that goes, no me importa. And it just means like, it's not important to me. I realize in this situation that having an operation, having surgery, going under anesthesia, putting my body through the battery of surgery is so spiritual. I'm telling you all, number one, when I was getting ready to go into surgery, I felt the spirit of my mother and my grandmother. I felt my mother come up on this side and my grandmother come up on that side. As they wheeled my bed into the surgery room, I felt the spirit of the ancestors with me. Not only that, after I got out of the surgery, there were a lot of spirits that were tending to me. Some of the spirits, I had the feeling that they were med students that passed on. But other spirits, they came to me in their sleep. So they were live, but when they slept, we were in some sort of realm together where they came and they checked on me. And they may have thought it was a dream because some of them were telling me their story. They were first generation American and their parents and this, that, and the other. I could see their faces. I remember what some of them looked like. There was like this big Hispanic dude. He had like on this cloth surgical bonnet. There was this Asian doctor nurse, right? And so these people, they came to me and they were checking my vitals and they let me know that I needed a blood transfusion before the doctors in the hospital let me know. They would wake me up for my medication and tell me, they would be like, it's time for your medication. And they would wake me up. I don't know where this realm was, but there was this other realm that I had access to, but it wasn't access for me. It was access for my spirit, right? It was like an airport lounge, but in the universe, right? It was so wild. It was a dimension where, so let me tell you this. The energy that you have inside your body, this is not your full energy. You have energy that exists outside of your body. These lives that we're living are an illusion. This is why when these people are like, oh, this is fake. Oh, you're going to get generational wealth off of this. Oh, what hospital you in? First of all, I don't owe the public private, identifiable details of where I am while I'm vulnerable. F that. Like some people not right in the head. But it let me know where this person's head, heart, spirit, and all this other stuff is. They not, how do I put this? They concentrating on the wrong thing. The person talking about generational wealth, right? And how they're upset that I'm going to make generational wealth off of an endeavor I haven't even started yet. This person can't be successful, while trying to minimize and thwart the success of other people. I realize that there's so many people who don't understand that these lives that we're living, I don't want to say that they're not real, but it's a veneer. You have so much power and control over what shows up in your life, your mind, and what you manifest is so powerful. Anything that you want, you can have. The issue is that you spend so much time thinking you can't get it, begging and pleading, wishing, when all you have to do is call it forth. You are a powerful, powerful manifester. I'm going to say this, right? I'm going to say this. And there's a person who says, Lenora's saying, I thought you were supposed to be on bed rest. Please take care of yourself. I am doing what I feel is right for me when I feel it's right for me. You have to take care of your life in the way that is right for you. Send it up to the universe. Like, let's say I'm not supposed to be online right now. Send it up to the universe. Let your guardian angel talk to my guardian angel. But you have to let people live their lives. Stop telling me what to do. I'm a content creator. I am not you. I create content. There are people who are concerned about me. It didn't make sense to stay laying in the bed when I had the opportunity to let people know that I'm all right. Stop telling me what to do. Stop trying to control my life. I will get stronger. I will get better. And this is part of the documentation process of the new life that I am undertaking. And I was going to say earlier before I had that segue, let me tell you this. For the people who feel some sort of way about where it is that I'm going in my life, buckle up, buttercup, because you're going to be real mad. Because the sky is the limit. Listen, let me tell you something. Coming this close to death again has shown me something. Listen, when it's done, it's done. We don't have no do-overs, no take-backs, no backsies, no let me get one more day. And even what more day gonna do for you? I'm about to max this life out. You ever seen an orange that has been spun till the juice is all out and the pulp is dry and the skin is turned inside out? That's about to be my life. I'm about to juice this life down to the last drop. And let me tell you something. If you can hear me while I'm in this state, and you can see in my eyes that I'm not all the way yet back here. So listen to this stream of consciousness. If you are on this broadcast, you were meant to be on this broadcast. Hear me. This time is not going to wait for you. Stop playing small. There's enough of the pie for all of us. Get your dreams now. That job that you don't like, get out of it. Spread your wings and let the rest take care of itself. That job, that career you've been wanting, but you haven't been wanting to go back to school. That degree that you don't have, go get your degree. The people who have been telling you you're too young to have a baby and you know in your spirit that that's the direction you want to go. The people who are telling you you're too old to have a baby and you know that's the direction that you want to go. This is your life. You have a unique manuscript. Listen to what it is that I'm saying. That business you want to start that business. The sexuality you've been hiding, listen, go live your truth. The style of food you don't want to eat, don't eat it anymore. This is your life. If you want to be a vegetarian, a pescatarian, if you want to be a full-throttle meat eater, live your life. If you want to travel, get your ass up. Go, listen. My videos are going to change because how much longer are you going to blame other people for what's showing up in your life? You've become so accustomed to making excuses for what other people are doing to you. This is your life. If that person ain't treating you right, what are you going to do? Let me tell you, I have been confronted now in the state where I am in the process of recovering, where I've had to delegate for other people to do things that I could have done. However, I'm not doing it. And I've been asked to do things that I don't want to do. I'm not taking care of anybody else but me right now. Anybody else who needs taken care of, you need to take care of you because I'm taking care of me. This is why the people who are like, oh, aren't you supposed to be, let me handle what's supposed to be in my life. I am manifesting what I want in my life, and I thought today's video was important. If you felt today's video was important, put up the number 1. Your comments are not seen on the screen because the programming for my program is out of whack and I gotta fix it, but it'll get fixed. How much longer are you gonna blame people for the life that's showing up for you? Your mother is a person and she had her youth. Your father is a person and he had his youth. What is your excuse now? The comments are not going to show. If there's something you need to say that you think I must read, put it through the Cash App. The link is in the description. You know something? When I woke up from my surgery, I saw my body. It was like a meat suit hanging on a hanger. It had all of this fat and cellulite. And I took one look at that and I said, I don't need all of that weighing me down anymore. And I am not going to have to do anything painful and hard and arduous. It's going to come naturally all of that extra weight I had holding on for what reason? Like, bag lady, you gonna hurt your back carrying around those bags like that. I don't know why I carried so much weight, but I don't need it anymore. And I know that there are going to be people who are going to be like, oh, Tonya had weight loss surgery. And I'm going to be like, I don't care. I don't need this weight on me anymore. And it is going to just fall off. Watch. I was holding it around because my pain was embedded in that fat. I identified with the fat. I felt that if I were small, that people would be able to push me around, because some terrible things happened to me when I was a little girl. I was hurt. I was molested. I was a person that tried to rape me when I was a little girl, and I thought if I put on all of this fat and I held it all around me, that it would cushion me, and I don't need it anymore. What are you holding on to that you don't need anymore? And what do you need to do? What do you need to tell yourself? What do you need to visualize? Because I'm telling you, when I woke up from my surgery, I looked and my body was hanging up like on a hanger. And I saw it with all of its rolls and cellulite. And I said, I don't need that weight anymore. I don't need it. So my surgery was not for cosmetic reasons. And as a matter of fact, my heart, let me tell you, when I walk near people who have had cosmetic plastic surgery now after the fact, what I see is their pain of lack of self-love, that they would risk their lives so that they would not have to look like how they looked before. Listen. Oh, Stormy is crying, Ren is crying. Let those tears out and hear what it is that I'm saying. Let it go. Let all that stuff go. Put that weight down. You don't need it anymore. Whoa, maybe you might need it, but what can you do so that you don't anymore? When I woke up from my surgery, I saw my body. If you could have seen it, it was brown, my everything, with just bulbous fat, all of this cellulite. There was blood and fatty tissue and stuff hanging out down around. It was like a fat suit. And I said, I'm not picking that back up to weigh me down. No, I'm done. I'm done. Go to the doctor. Get yourself checked out. Work with specialists. Get second and third. The doctor I found must have been a fifth opinion. People told me that they couldn't do my surgery because it was an extensive surgery. It was a big surgery. And I found a cocky, arrogant specialist who had perfected a technique and felt that he could do it. And when I looked in his eyes and I looked at his countenance and I felt it in my spirit, I knew that he could. And he did. And so listen, if you're on my broadcast playing, talking about BBLs and stuff like that, I'm going to block you. Don't play with me today. This is a spiritual download that we're having today for people who need it. Here, let's get this done. I'm going to get up, but it's not going to be much dancing. Let me get this up. All right. We got $125 Super Apple that has come in from Simone in Italy. Simone sends through $125 and says, lunch for my favorite patient. So thank you. I appreciate that. Because there's been some things I wanted to DoorDash myself, but their DoorDash fees are so expensive. But I'm going to use this and I am going to eat like a queen. This will last me for a few days. So I'm going to eat like a queen. I'm going to get everything I want. So thank you. I appreciate that. Jay Evany sends $10 and says a fruit tray. Glad you're feeling better. You know what? Thank you. Because I've been wanting to get some organic cherries. I don't know why I've been craving red fruit. Because remember in the hospital, I wanted cherries, I wanted watermelon. Somebody told me, what is it about those fruits that I needed? So thank you. Save Fire sends $2 and says, glad you're better. Shantae has a personalized note and says, thank you for this powerful message. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a knockout. Thank you. Thank you. Let me give you some hearts. Okay. So, we can actually even open up the phone lines. We have 10 minutes until our first movement break. So we can open up the phone line. So get ready, 323-488-3149. I don't know if the phone line is going to be connected, but we can try. So I'm going to need somebody to try it out for us. Let me see. Who knows? But I also, I started getting foot cramps when I got back. And so I took some of my pure magnesium. And then I found out that magnesium helps right after surgery with pain and sleep. So here, 323-488-3149. That is the telephone number. So you can call up. Whatever's on your mind, it's fine. Whatever's on your mind. I'm going to take a few of the phone calls. So the number's on the screen right there, 323-488-3149. All right. This is not supposed to be in the front. Let me put this in the back. Yeah. I'm moving slow, slow, slow. Like typically when that Super Apple thing come on, I'm sitting down by the time the sound comes up, but I'm moving slow, so slow. I need somebody to test the calling to see if it's working. 323-488-3149. And then I'll take a few phone calls if it's working. So Potassium Cookie Confident is saying, Isla, I think the name is, says, glad that you're well. Well, I'm on the mend. I'm not quite back yet. I'm on the mend. It's 8 days post-op and I am working on doing better. Okay, uh-oh. You're in the air live with Tonya. What's your name and where you calling from? Oh, I don't hear any sound. Hold on, let me try something else. Okay, let's see. Okay, talk to me. Let me see if I hear anything. Oh, yeah, I guess everything just needs to be, it's not working there. So let me see. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Let me try answering a different way. If not, because because I don't know, not using it for a while has messed everything up behind the scenes. So I don't think the calls are going to. Let me try this. I don't know why the sound is not coming through. Let me try. So this is cable B. Cable B. Let me see. Okay, ringing cable B. This is messed up. Let me try again. Let me try opening it again. Let me try opening it again. I'm in a cold sweat, y'all. I'm starting to sweat, but I'm cold. Let me tell you, when I was in this dimension, hold on. Yeah, this needs to be fixed. I don't know what's going on, but it's not going to work. Let me try again. Let me try. Yeah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So let us go ahead and get ready to get out of here. So let me check the apples. Butters. I pressed the wrong button. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Hey, I like the music anyway. Hello? 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 Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's not working. Let me turn this off. Alright, my bad, y'all. It's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But we do have an apple that has come in. From Butters and Black Soap says, welcome back. Love you, sends through $10. Alright. So, listen. Let us get a nice little song to just get up and move just a little bit too. All right? Let's move just a little bit. Because even though I'm down for the count, I have still been getting up to at least make sure that I move. Today, I rolled on a, what do you call this? A fascia. I rolled my fascia. I felt really good after I did that. I also stood on a balance ball, like a bosu. I did vibration plate and red light therapy, and I felt really good after. So that red light and vibration plate, I'm working my way up. Let's get on some nice little music, right? So that we could do a nice little dance. All right. Let me go to my saved. I don't know if the music is going to, but let's see what my saved are. All right, let's see. This is called Icy Cold. Let's see. Let's see. This one is called Signs. Let's see. This one is called Low Talker. All right, this is called Dub Me Sideways. Can't go wrong with some reggae music. So come on out of your seat. Get up out your seat, everybody. We're gonna do our little movement right now. Come on. Here we go. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Whew. All right. All right. So listen, Joyce said, take it easy, Todd. You're nice and slow, girl. I know that's right. Listen, I felt it in some of those, but you know what? In order to know where the barrier is, we have to at least push towards the barrier to know where it is. And I found my barrier in that. And so I'm happy that you all got me to get up and bust a little wine, even if it was a penny wine, even if it was a penny wine. I'm happy about that because this is the first time that I've danced since the surgery. So, or since I don't even like the word surgery anymore because people have abused it for recreational reasons. But since my operation, this is my first time dancing since the operation, and honestly, it felt really good. It felt really good. It felt good to just be with the music, to just let the music come up on the left, right, front, and back of me and just be inside the music. So it felt really good. So I'm glad I pushed myself to do that. I heard an apple come in, but I don't see it yet on the thing. So I want those of you who came in late to listen to the message that was there in the middle of the video. For those of you who were here for the whole thing, maybe go back and listen because there's some change that you need in your life. We're going to be having a retreat at the end of the year. I'm also going to be selling vitamin E soon. And I'm also going to be selling MP3s, hypnotherapeutic MP3s, because when I was in pain on the plane, I had to do some self-hypnosis on myself, and I realized how important it is that people are able to bridge the gap between medicine what the medicine can do and what the mind can do, right? Right? And so, yeah. Yeah, so there's going to be some things that are going to be coming up soon. Um, and because of this today, I'm going to make sure that tomorrow I do dance. I'm going to make sure that I put on some music and that I dance tomorrow. All right, so listen, I love you all very much. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. And the self-love lesson that I'm taking away from today's video is about listening to that spirit be beneath the surface. Because when I was in this dimension, I peeled back a part of myself and saw that the universe was in there. And I realized that it's a very thin veneer. Just beneath the surface are so many answers. And many of us are playing small and within the confines of limiting belief systems, limited by religion, by culture, by teachings, by so many things. And you got to remember, this is your life. This is your life. I have not recovered yet. Emi Sutu, talking about quick recovery. Did you just see my penny wine? You must be mad. Let me come over, yeah. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you all so much for coming out. And tell me what your SLL. You know what? Before we leave, type your SLLs from this video. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna read them, but they're not gonna be able to show up on the screen. But I'm gonna read them. Tell me what your SLLs are. SLLs are the self-love lessons. So just type SLL and type the self-love lesson from the I, me standpoint, right? And let me know what the I, me. And I'm going to look for, but you know what? My palate has changed. What it is that I like to eat has just naturally, it's just changed. Like, is being down for the count, and I love my body, so I'm taking care of it. However, my taste buds have changed, so somebody is telling me about some homeopathic person I should look into. So some of y'all homeopaths don't be having licenses, and they be bottling up stuff themselves with no complete ingredients list. uh Nope. If there's something that I've learned from these podcasts and broadcasts, is that not everybody is qualified to give the message that they're giving. So, no, I'm too tender and raw. Lindsay says, SOL, I address my needs, make changes, leaving what won't serve me behind, and find goodness moving forward. I love that. Naveen says self-care is holistic. I take care of myself on every level, spirit, mind, body. I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for these self-love lessons. I wonder what a cold sweat means, because I've been having cold sweats lately. Okay. Joss says, I will live without limitation and get out of life what I came for. So with the self-love lesson, we're not going to use any words like not, don't, never. We're only going to speak from the positive, progressive. So not what we don't want, but what we do want. So Joss, rewrite that. Take out the word without and see how you could rewrite that. Bethany says, I will take more time out to focus on my health and put me first. Thank you, Tonya. Yes. Island Girl says, I need to take care of myself, improve my diet and exercise. Okay. 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 When I'm well enough. Okay. I'll keep an open mind. But remember, some of these people are putting stuff inside these bottles and they're like, oh, this is my tincture. And right now, so see, radical self-love. I'm super protective of myself right now because I'm raw. And so I'm going above and beyond. So if you have a message that you need to send to me, go to tonyatko.com, click on contact and send it there. And I will do my jurisprudence, whatever, however you say it. And I'll go from there. I'll go from there. All right. Listen. Because you know what? Far too many of us as Black people, our standard is below, our standard is outside of mainstream. However, I need I need microbe backup. I need all of this stuff. Oh, my thing is popping around. There's an apple that came in. Hold on. Okay. So Sunflower Market sends $5 and says, glad to see you. Ubuntu, be well, my friend. Thank you. You be well as well. Okay. Okay. SLL, I will prioritize living my healthiest existence. Yes, thank you, Chan. Josh says, I will live the full life that I want and deserve. Yes, baby. Yes, I am first before others. If I want to be the best version of me. I know that's right. Go ahead, Lexi. Go ahead. All right. So listen, on that note, I will see you all in the next video. Tonya TKO, and I'm out. I am going to see what is the best and healthiest food that I can order for myself with the people who have sponsored my food today. So thank you, Simone. And thank you, Jay Ebony. Thank you for the fruit. I appreciate you. Let me put on some going out music and I will see you all in the next video. No. I can't. We're gonna have to put on some. I love these type of songs. Listen.
Out across the water, I smell the salt, I feel the breeze, but in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee.
You know, I love songs like this where people sing and belt their heart out to the places that they come from. This is so sweet, isn't it? He's singing about the sun, the breeze. The people who made songs about, this is about Tennessee, y'all. The people who made songs about New York was talking about some damn concrete jungle where dreams are broken or something. I don't know. I don't want to hear that. Listen, I want to hear about some rolling hills. New York got rolling hills. They're talking about concrete jungles and stuff. So I got to listen to people sing about Tennessee. Come on. I'm going to let you all hear that first part again. Listen to this man belt his heart out. Listen. I look out across the water.
I smell the salt, I feel the breeze. my heart, I hear the calling.
Hear the call
Of my
old
home, Tennessee.
So New York, you need to do better because you got people singing beautiful songs about the South. What about us here in the North? I tried to take calls, son, it ain't working. What about us up here? We gotta be singing about rats and people getting stabbed up. I don't want to hear about that. I want to hear somebody sing out about the breeze of New York. The breeze here may not smell so good. So. That was just so pretty. Isn't that beautiful though? Let me play that one more time for you all so you can hear that beginning. Listen, 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 listen. You lucky, Chan and Nashville. Listen, this is to you, my girl.
I look out across the water. I smell the song. I feel the breeze. But in my heart, I hear the call of my old home, Tennessee.
Y'all gotta sing. I can't even sing to New York. Listen, I'll see you all in the next video. Go Tennessee.
Why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, but I've still got Tennessee on my mind. From Reaper's Fork to Watertown, and maybe Johnson City or Memphis bound. No matter where I go, no matter what I see, I still hear the calling of Tennessee.
The rats that everybody sings.
Need to know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow.
I needed that laugh. That's so silly. All right, I'll see you all
Each and every time.